Oh my goodness. Take two. My first take, I was so close to the camera. I was just super close. But all right, y'all get to see my face and everything. And I know I'm just very natural because I just got out of the shower. So I'm feeling all fresh and clean, my ass clean, all that. So, yes. What's good, you guys? You know who this is. It is Poetic Old Soul. And I felt this inspiration coming to me, all right, because a YouTuber asked me a question. And I'm sure she's going to look at this and be like, why are you putting this on camera? This was a question that was between me and you. Well, it's a YouTube question, and this might be helpful for anybody who is having trouble with their channel, especially if one is a fucking underdog. So, the question was, and is, why am I not getting any comments on my videos? Or why am I just getting one comment? Why am I not getting any comments on my videos? Now, let me just say that if you ask Poetic also a question, you're about to get a raw and real answer. Now, at first, when this question was asked, I basically was like, well, I don't know. But my wheels were turning, and I said to myself, Tiff, you know the answer. You have numerous answers for this person. You have so many answers, but she might not want to hear the answer because she ain't ready for the answer. But you know what? She's going to be ready now. And to those who are wondering, you know what, how come my content, why am I not getting any, comments? Maybe I'm not, good enough. Maybe my channel is a little bit boring, whatever. Why am I having this issue with my YouTube channel? So this is just my opinion pertaining to me, because I have experienced this before with not getting any comments. I get it. So here are the reasons why you are not getting any comments on your not just your channel, but your videos. Now, disclaimer, this is about to be some raw and real answers. So it might come off petty. It might come off like shade. It might come off a little fucked up. But this is the honest to God truth. And it might come off like I'm projecting shit. But you know what? It is what it is. And I feel inspired to answer a lot of this. I feel inspired to answer this question in particular. With a lot of answers. That's what I meant to say. So with that being said, I know words, blah, blah, blah. With that being said, let me lay it on you. Here are my tops, you guys. Check this out. Okay, before I really go into it, I know my camera is a little bit off. If you see a little dot somewhere right in my face, somewhere like a little mini dot, I am so sorry. I can't control it. Wish I could. I'm just gonna have to get another camera. As if. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, okay. On to the tops. You guys know damn well that Instagram and Snapchat is taking over the internet because everybody's on their smartphones. And a lot of people have a smartphone and tablets and all these gadgets. And so, especially a smartphone, people are uploading, little mini videos on IG, people uploading their little stories on Snapchat, people uploading little videos on Vine. Let's not forget Vine. And of course, it's taken away all the audience from YouTube. So that I have to put that in number one because not everybody's on YouTube like that, and most of the people who are on YouTube to comment are really looking forward to seeing the popular people. And that's just my opinion. This is what I see. But if you have a really good core audience, genuine people who are so loyal to your channel and the content that you put out there, people will definitely comment. Now, But really, the main thing is that maybe your audience have ventured out to IG and Snapchat and Vine, and if you just so happen to have a smartphone, which most of you do, um, in order to get people to, comment on your videos, get on Snapchat, get on Instagram, let the people know you have a YouTube channel. Have them come to your YouTube channel. If you have a huge following on your Instagram, Snapchat, you name it, get them to come to your channel and start making videos. And then they're going to be like, oh shit, this is like the full version of your content rather than a few seconds. So that could be one of the reasons is, these other little social media platforms. That could be the reason why people are not commenting on your channel. Say you used to make a lot of videos and you start to develop a core audience and people are commenting on your channel and you're just, you're interacting with your peoples and you're commenting on their videos and the whole 9 yards. It's this community going on. And then all of a sudden, you just were like, you know what, I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to go off the grid. I'm not feeling this. I'm just like, I'm done, whatever. So you completely, utterly, and abruptly go off the grid. You stop making videos for a minute. You're just like, you're doing other things. Life happens, whatever reason it could be. And then you come back. You make this big old comeback and you expect the same people who have been showing such loyalty for your channel for quite some time, all of a sudden is no longer there. And you're wondering, where did they go? And, there's like multiple reasons within this second reason is that YouTube has been around for almost 10 years. It's been around for over, let me turn off my air conditioner. It's been around for over 10 years, you guys. A lot of people that were on YouTube were so loyal and so just staying consistent, and they're just making videos, and then a lot of people just ventured off into doing other things. Those same people who were on YouTube are no longer there anymore, and I have experienced that. They're not on YouTube anymore, and either people have unsubscribed to you because you haven't made videos for so long, or they have ventured off to do bigger and better things like Snapchat and Instagram and just play it. People, YouTube is not the same anymore. It's not like it used to be from back in the day. It's like us veterans we were doing our thing, and then you go into this time capsule or whatever, or you're frozen in time and you stay away from YouTube for so long, and this is a really bad analogy, but fuck it. And then you come out of that capsule, you come out of that time warp or whatever the hell you want to call it. You come out of it and you expect people to just be like, where are they? You're trying to do the same exact thing that you did before, and in hopes that people would just come. And you can't expect people to just all of a sudden welcome you with open arms and be like, hey, welcome back. That's not reality. It's not realistic. So if you notice that people are not commenting on your channel because you've been away for so long, you're going to have to start from scratch. You have to start all over, which brings me to the third reason, which there is a solution to that. You're not sharing enough. You're not sharing your videos enough on other platforms like Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. You're not sharing your video. You're not joining any Facebook groups where you can share your video in hopes that you can get more people to check out your shit and subscribe to your shit and actually comment on your shit. You want comments, you got to put yourself out there. You can't expect to make videos and expect people just all of a sudden pop up and comment on your stuff. You know, you got to put yourself out there. Now, this question that you personally asked me, it's funny that you asked this question because when I had, and I don't mean to project or anything, but when I had the YouTube Underdog group, which I deleted off of Facebook, there was interaction. There was actual people subscribing to each other. Okay, I had a big list of all the underdogs who joined the group, who were on that list, and everybody can check out that list and subscribe to each other. You didn't want to participate because you felt like, oh, I'm better. Oh, I'm not an underdog. Oh, I'm that. See, this is the third reason, A or B or C. You can't have that ego. You can't have that ego thinking that you're better than everybody else. You know, if you were better than everybody else, then your ass will be getting comments on your fucking videos. Snap. I'm just saying. You gotta join groups. You gotta join, on Facebook. I'm sure that there's plenty of Facebook groups that have to do with YouTube and all that shit. You gotta put yourself out there. Share on Twitter as much as you can. Add some specific hashtags. And make sure that when you spell your hashtags, put them all in one word with the hashtag next to it. You can't have it separate, otherwise it will not be searchable. Hello. So, what was my third reason? See, I'm looking at my little list. You're not sharing enough. So that could be the reason why you're not getting comments on your videos, because you're just not putting yourself out there once again. So, my fourth reason why you're not getting comments on your videos. YouTube tends to have this option where you can pay some money to have people view your videos. And in some ways that is kind of a good idea because it's getting more attention to your channel. You can possibly get subscribers out of that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get comments out of it. Just because you pay for views, that doesn't mean that they're genuine. Because, to be honest, in my opinion, they're not genuine. Otherwise, you'll be getting comments left and right. So, you might want to scale back on paying for your views, because that's really not the way to go. That's really not the way to go. I feel like a person who pays for views for their channel is lacking somewhere, which is their channel. They feel like maybe their channel is just not getting enough attention, and so they're like, let me do something about it. But I personally feel that's not the way to go. If you want people to view your shit, you got to do it the organic way, and that is to put yourself out there somehow on social media. Okay? I think that paying for views is kind of lazy, and it's not, again, it's just not genuine. It really isn't, and the people who are viewing your shit, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to watch it all the way. That doesn't mean that they're going to like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not genuine. It's not, these people that are viewing your shit, that you are paying for these people to look, when you're not paying them, but you're paying Google to have your video be, spread out even more, so to, have to get more exposure. You're getting all these goddamn views left and right. It's really not the way to go. I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing of putting yourself out there, blah blah blah, and getting more people to watch and all that. But are you getting any comments out of that? I doubt it. Another reason, you're not staying consistent with your channel. You're not. That could be the reason why people are not commenting on your videos. That goes back to the whole thing of going off the grid for hella long and then coming back and expect people to just welcome you with open arms in form of comments. You got to stay consistent with your channel. You can't just, be around women and people are commenting and then all of a sudden you leave and then you come back and you make a few videos here and there and then you leave and then you come back. And it's like, but if you have some solid ones, some loyal ones, they'll be there. They'll be there. It depends on your audience. It depends on who the people you want to attract. And here it is. There's a little bit of a law of attraction. What the fuck do you want? You want people to comment on your videos. You got to put in the effort. You got to put in the effort to find a way to put yourself out there on social media. There's so many platforms. We're going back to that. So, here is... Well, let me look at my list real quick. I know, raw and real. Another reason is that sometimes people can upload their videos at the worst time. Sometimes a Sunday is not that great. Sometimes a Monday might not be that great, although I was told that uploading on a Monday is cool. But then that's so unpredictable. Which goes back to the whole consistency. If you tell people that you're going to upload a video every Friday, stick to that. If you tell people you're going to upload every Sunday, stick to that. Because people are going to look forward to that day that you say that you're going to upload. You can't just be sometimey. But if you... you can't be sometimey and say, oh, I'm going to upload on that day. And because if you tell people that you're going to upload on a specific date or day or whatever, on a Friday or whatever, you are held, my words are just all over the place. I'm getting excited. You are held accountable for that. Fucking take responsibility and stay accountable for your shit. Show some accountability and say, okay, I'm going to upload on a Thursday. I'm going to stick to uploading on a Thursday because that's what I told everybody. You can't just be, oh, I'm just going to upload on Thursday and then you upload on Friday. Or then you just leave YouTube for a full week and then stay on your shit if you want people to comment on your shit, okay? That's real talk. And last but not least... This one is going to be so brutal. Oh my God. Yeah. Maybe the reason why you have not gotten any comments on your videos, it's probably because your content might not be all that. It might be boring. It might come off weird. It might be a little bit awkward. It might just not be great. It's probably a bit bizarre. It's probably just a little bit dull. It's probably just not as exciting. And and with all due respect, when you're a content creator, what you create is what you create. It's what makes you happy. And you want others to feel that happiness with you. You want people to look at your shit and get what you're saying and be like, okay, this person is, putting it out there and doing it. And I get it. Not everybody's going to get your channel. And not everybody's going to like your channel. Shit, not everybody likes mines. So maybe your content is not as great as maybe your content is just, I don't know, maybe people are just not really getting it. People are not really feeling it. I mean, that's probably what it is. People are just not really feeling your channel. And they're looking at it like, what the fuck is this? Hence, you're not getting comments. Maybe your shit is boring. Maybe your shit is just not all that in a bag of chips. And I've seen some bizarre channels and I'm just like, what the fuck? Should I comment or should I just keep this shit to myself and not want to come off as a troll? And maybe that's what it is. People are just not really feeling you. But does that mean that you should stop making videos? Absolutely not. You know, so you just got to follow the tips that I'm giving you. Don't give up. Don't give up. And stay consistent, with your channel. If the direction in your channel looks a little weird, try something different. Try something different. You know, if I hate to say this, but the person who asked this question, she made one video that was so fucking excellent. I was hoping that she would stick to that kind of direction because it was clean, it was on point, it was funny, it was great. And then she fell off in a certain kind of way and went into something different, and it looked kind of weird, and I'm like, I was hoping she would follow up with something just as good. This is the platform to just, that platform of how good your shit was, and this is your chance to really just take it over the top and take it to the top. You didn't. You didn't. So, but people try. People try. And you tried and you still doing it. I get your shit. Most people don't. I get your shit. And I'm not going to lie. I see that some of your content is a little bit off and a little bit weird and a little bit bizarre and awkward. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker got a message. So, you guys, I'm just going to end this video. It is pretty long. And for those who have watched this whole entire thing, thank you. I hope you take all these tips and run with it. I hope I made myself clear. And yes, this dot situation in my camera, I'm going to take care of that. I did say to myself, I'm going to get 2 cameras. I'm going to have to get another camera coming soon. So with that being said, I'm hot. I'm ready to turn on my air. And I'm out, you guys. I'm out. Poetic Soul signing out. And please don't take all of this personal. This is just raw and real, as always. If you did not want the answer, you should have never fucking asked. I'm out. Peace.